Hey everyone, welcome back to 7 Days to Die. We're here at our base, starting episode 3. Nothing really interesting happened last night. No zombies came to pay us a visit, so I took the opportunity. I did some more sorting. Downstairs, I put all of our magazines that we were saving up in one box. That way we can find them pretty easy. Moved the fire pit up here. Um, Made a little bit more forged iron. Go ahead and cancel that. So you got 40 in here. I was looking at the crafting recipes, and it really doesn't seem... Let's see. There we go. Doesn't seem like I want to really make any tools right now. I think I'm going to wait for level 5 or 6 for iron harvesting tools before I even consider making any iron tools. So we'll get on that. I'm hoping this episode that we find more Forge Ahead books, because you can see here, type in workbench. We're only 2 books off. So let's hope to find that. So we got to go pay Rect a visit, unfortunately. Unfortunately, to go pick up another quest. We are on tier 2. So things are starting to progressively ramp up. So I'm going to try to do what we did for our tier 1s and just continue to take fetch quests.
If you drink all the coffee,
Let's see.
I'll kill you.
Oh, I don't have any fetch. Okay.
Look, Buckhead.
Well, we can
what
take
are
the
you
clear that's
standing there
nearby.
for? Don't you have work to do?
Tier 2 loot isn't insane, so it's still worth taking just cheeky fetch quests, breaking into a house, stealing the satchel, and then running back to the trader. The loot's not entirely worth it, but a nearby fetch, or a nearby clear, I can certainly get behind. Some vitamins. Maybe we'll take those before we clear this place out. What's in here? Some paper. Fine. Alright, let's do, before we start this quest, we'll do a little bit of double looting. Ooh, there's a tools digest. Need some of that. Drop that there. Alright. Let's get this van again. Once again, Forge Ahead books. That's what we're looking for. We'll scrap that. Take both of those. Is the mailbox back? Yep. Ooh, look at this. Sniper Volume 3. Headshots have a chance to stun and a greater chance to dismember. That's a good one. Tactical Warfare. I actually think I'm going to hold on to that one. Add that to our collection. Alright. It's a fetch, so anybody, any zombies, feel free to come out. Oh, here we go. Yeah, the Stone Sledgehammer has gotten the MVP so far in this, this playthrough, I have to say. One of the better items. Ooh, we got one of these. Hold on. I took the wrench for this specific purpose. We can get some free forged iron from this. Here we go. And a few more mechanical parts as well. Might as well scrap some of these rolling containers you can see there on the right. Gives you some more mechanical parts too. Some nice free forged iron. And some springs. I always lack springs later on in the game for some reason. There we go. Alrighty, what's in here? A pipe. Very well might scrap that. We'll see how many pipes we get. Okay. That looks suspicious. Shotgun parts, hey. Very, very good. Destroyed battery bank. Nothing. Can I wrench you as well? I can, and I get electrical parts, and I get forged iron. Wow. I did not know that. Awesome. It is still early, so we can take our time through this this POI here. Harvest electrical parts. That challenge is done. Excellent. Take those nails. Need 100 nails for the workbench, so I'm gonna scrap that pipe actually. Move that down here. Okay, let's get that quest here. That challenge complete. Got nothing else. All right, let's get a move on here. Scavenger outfit. Carrying capacity, medium armor. Ooh, yeah. Let me wear that instantly. And we'll modify this. It's good on crit resistance, but you know what? It is worse than what we have on in terms of the armor rating. So I will move that aside. Let's modify that. Nice. Got 4 slots now. That is excellent. Pass on that. Alright, there should be a switch right there. Cool. Laundry basket, some leather and cloth. Alright, who's in here? Ooh, rest up, buddy. Let's get some cloth out of that. Come on. Let's take a little breather here. Back up, sir. Oh, nice. Laid them out. Excellent. Grab those. Okay, nothing insane in here. Ooh, some nails. Okay. Gonna try to hold on to as much as I can. For as long as I can. There's a bird nest in here. Take the free egg. If I gotta dump those feathers, I will. Carrying a lot of useless stuff on me, but it's alright. Okay, any cheeky headshots on people? Somebody's snoozing. Rest up. That's nothing right there. Ooh, yeah, it'd be nice to get a kill on that guy. Nice, and he gave me a loot bag. Cool. Coffee for me? No, but I will take the water. Alright, sir, what'd you have for me? Get hammer book, I'll read that right away. Iron sledgehammer quality 2. Just like with the harvesting tools, I am going to wait a little bit to really get my hands on anything iron until it's quite a bit leveled up. Okay, can I... Might as well break the TV. Okay. What do we got in here? Wow, handgun magazine, southern farming, tactical warfare. All great things. A little bit of organization here. That's going to be our little cell corner right there, I'm thinking. Very good. We got a rope climb to go upstairs. Do I want to keep the bones on me? I actually think I'll dump the bones, and I think I'll keep the feathers. Never know when you're going to find iron arrowheads. Let's eat that. Okay. Would love to find myself a purified water mod. That'd be nice. Alright, cool. Somehow I can't get up here. There we go. Alright. Alright, you're out. Can I get a headshot on you? I need one of you to die pretty quickly here. Thank you. Nice. Alright. Stone sledgehammer can hold its own, man. I tell ya. Tell you what. There we go. Some hidden trash. Take that. Okay, looks like there's a hole in the floor we gotta drop down. Not really what I like to see. More feathers. I'll scrap the pipes. Can I scrap anything else? Not really. Wow, I hate that drop right there. That is not a friendly drop. Can I? Yes, good. I was gonna say, can I try to work my way down a little bit? I might just drop down and open the door instantly. There we go. Oh, not too bad in here. Oh, completely missed that. And then there's somebody... Whoa, hey! Let's talk about this. Wow, that was 2. You see that? Okay, you're kind of running at me, and I do not like that. So I'll back down here for a minute. Regain some stamina. Could even use the door right here. There we go. Hey, level 11. That's nice. Please back up. Thank you. Appreciate it. Alright. Cool. Yeah, it pays to definitely back out of a situation sometimes. You know, there's nothing restricting you to staying in that room. If you can open the door quickly, that is, with the key. Gotta be quick about it. Some home cooking, I'll read that. So I definitely do want to reiterate kind of the plan, my little overarching scheme. So why I'm holding on to all these schematics, these books, is because I do plan on getting a nerd outfit and the photographic memory perk under intellect to get a 100% chance in total of getting 2 skill points for a book you read instead of just the normal one. So that's why I'm holding on to all the books. So eventually, when we have everything kind of set in stone with our perks and all... Oh, there's another one. Oh, that's a guaranteed biker, that's right. Can I get a lucky shot on you, sir? just continue to beat them with the hammer. But yeah, that's the overarching plan. So I think once I get enough books for the workbench, I'm going to stop reading Forge Ahead books. That way we can start putting a lot of progress towards like a cement mixer or a crucible once we have all of the necessary items to get 2 skill points per book. So that's kind of the plan. It's going to take a little bit of grinding, but you know what? This is a calm playthrough. It can take us as long as it wants. Take more of that. Ooh, let's not break that. Get some iron in there. Crack those 2 open. I did get an extra skill point while we were downstairs fighting that zombie, so we'll spend that here in a minute. Vehicle adventures. I could save that, but I think I'm going to want to maybe just get ahead and read them, because I do want a motorcycle ASAP. 10% more damage with this. Not really helpful, but I'll take it. Some steroids. I could actually sell this steroids if I wanted. Bone knife. I'll scrap another pocket mod. Killer instinct. 5% damage with each kill and up to 15%. That's actually really nice. I'll take that. 15 stone arrows too. I think I'll scrap that. We're not really going for bones anyway. Okay. Primitive gloves. Let's put those on. So now we've got a bunch more room in our pocket. That's nice. Okay. We're good. Let's get out of here. Moving a little slow. That's okay. We're going to put some items in the bike. In fact, a decent amount of items in the bike. That works. Alright, let's get back to the trader. Gonna keep doing what we did in the last episode, just grinding out these quests. Nothing too exciting, but as we start getting tier 3 plus, we are going to start running into some better loot and some tougher opponents. Some tougher opposition. So that'll be fun.
Wipe that smirk
All
off
right.
your face. Morning. I got a
Yeah,
hangover.
I'm gonna
so
take it.
just keep it down.
What's in your... Oh, you got an infested clear. Goodness. Steer Gulch. I don't think I'm ready for that. I think I'm going to do
Let's make a
the
pact.
fetch and clear.
Well, good luck.
Let me see your
Unless you're
inventory,
paying,
though.
You're leaving.
Great. You don't have anything useful, I don't think, because you never do this early on. Useless person. Nope. Don't want that. Okay.
A
Hey,
sale
take it
is
easy,
a
sir.
sale, even if it is to a scumbag like you.
I'm going to take all the items out of our bike because we are going to do a little flyby home real quick. We drop all of our stuff off. Not even going to organize it. Just going to put it in one of the chests down here. Which is entirely why, by the way, I put 2 chests down here. One for magazines, one for items that we just dump. So, let's do that. We'll dump all of these. Don't think I'm going to take the wrench with me. I don't know. I've got conflicting thoughts about the wrench. It probably would pay to take some first aid bandages. Alright, and let's open up that skill magazine. No, yes, and yes. Cool. Alright, so let's just add that to the collection. We'll add all these. Excellent. Iron tools quality 5. So now it might be worth thinking about crafting some. I think in this episode we are going to find more of those tool harvesting magazines, so we probably will be able to level up to iron tools level 6. So I think I'm going to try to hold off on crafting anything right now. Alright, this place can get a little dicey if I recall correctly. McKean residence. That's alright, let's get this. Tools digest. That's what I like right there. Very good. Yeah, we gotta drop down there, that's right. I'm gonna take these plants just to harvest. Tempered blade schematic. Meh. Still take it though. Alrighty, let's drop down. Hopefully nothing kills me. Springs and some polymers, I'll take it. I'm gonna take this wood. It's a free 60. Got another free bunch of wood here. Look at this, huh? This is really nice. Okay, so before I forget though, let's put that point into something. Agility. Where's that? Okay, parkour. Can I do level 2? I so can. Nice. Okay, so that'll be as far as I go with agility right now. And for the foreseeable future, because we have parkour 2, so we can jump 2 blocks now pretty comfortably. That's super important. We saw a few episodes ago. Actually, I don't think that was the one I recorded. I think that was the episode, quote unquote, that I recorded and forgot to press record. But we were chased by a dog and had to build up onto a fence, and it was really important. Ooh, assassin boots. You know what? It does increase the medium armor, so I'm just going to go ahead and wear them. The rogue boots I'll keep to sell. I'll keep to sell that. The red tea's really nice. Let's drink that. But yeah, no. I mean, you can already kind of see why in this game jumping 2 blocks would be super crucial. So, excellent to have parkour too. Left my wrench at home, but that's okay. I'm pretty good on iron right now. At least for now. I'll take the cloth. Always take the cloth. Ooh, legendary part. That's what I was looking for. Just kind of forgot I was looking for it. There's a lot of that in this game. You find an item that you didn't realize you were looking for. What do I got for food? Some rations. I'll take that, actually. I'll eat that right now. Would like to level up my sledgehammer skill a little bit as well. Get an iron sledgehammer at some point, but we gotta find more Get Hammered books, obviously. Okay, he's busy with the door. Good on the bones. Ooh, got some of that too. There's 2 of you in there. There we go. Oop. You know we're also on the lookout for? That sledgehammer book that doubles our XP. I think it's volume 4. We are so on the lookout for that. If I find that in this episode, I might start crying. That is a huge progress starter. Very, very big. Is that a cop? No. We're not at cop level yet. Another loot bag. Hey, thanks, man. Really appreciate that loot bag. Alright, he's out for the count. Gonna grab those. Good for scrap polymer. Might sell my scrap polymers too today. I'm not sure. Tactical warfare. I'm gonna still hang on to those. I'm in a separate pile. Alrighty. Let's move on. Grab that plant there. Okay, so that's where we dropped down when we first entered the POI. Anyone in this room? I have a feeling. Let's take that candle. Just some cloth. Nobody's in here, doesn't look like it. Good. Alright. I'm gonna just... Oh, there's a way up. And we were in here, it seems. Yep. Alrighty. Time to go upstairs. They can get real up here. Probably could. Alright, we'll let him work on the door a little bit. Let's get all these searched out. Some more nails, nice. Another legendary part, nice. I was gonna say, what happened to you, sir? You were on the ground for quite a while. Some more 7.62. Let's make sure that gun is reloaded, which it is. Please back off, sir. Ooh, lucky head pop there. Alright, and then the supplies are obviously right here. Cool. That was nice and easy. Tier 2s. The loot is starting to become worth it, but not quite there. Tier 3 would definitely be when it starts getting real. More medium armor rating. I'm going to go ahead and take it. Pistol Pete book that we already read. And just some more armor all around. That's real nice. Alright. What do I want to do here, potentially? Okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this on there. We're going to take this off of here. Just going to dump that. And let's put the pocket mod on the boots. That way every single piece of armor has a mod. Keep a little inventory here as well. And I'll eat the cornmeal. Good. Alright. Some progress, some inventory management. Love to see it. Crack a book. Can I get some more Tools Digest? I cannot, but Armored Up is what I will take. And then some more schematics. Weighted head mod is also nice. Alright, that about does it for up here. 2 extra polymers. How much is that going to sell right now? 163. I should probably sell those. That would be worth it, wouldn't it? Alright. Not a problem. I'm not going to worry about it. There should be a door back here. Yes. There we go. Let's search this out, too. Let's run to our bicycle. Ooh, glad I searched it. Charred meat. Some coal. Alright. There's a dog back there. Anyway. I'm gonna search out a lot of this garbage, because, quite frankly, you can get some good stuff out of it. Alright. We've got 400 pieces of wood on us, by the way. That is awesome. Head back to the trader. It's a rinse and repeat cycle. Might have to take that infested clear. I think I'm gonna do it. It's still about 11 a.m., so we're gonna have ample time to do it. If we just take our time, a tier 2 infested shouldn't be too bad. I don't know. I'm still nervous for it, but I'm gonna try. We'll see how far we can get in it. Always need to remember that if we have to back out of a POI because it's too difficult, you know, there's no legal contract saying we have to stay there. It is absolutely not worth your life to stay in a POI if you have to back out. Alright, let's see what this absolute bum has for us.
What if you drink all the coffee?
Nothing useful.
I'll kill you.
How could I have guessed? I probably am gonna... The rocks might be useful because we are coming up on Horde Day, but I am gonna continue with the magazines. Alright, the Steer Gulch.
I'm gonna make you. Can't
sure
say
that's
I'm not
fun.
surprised. I'll sell
Inventory,
you food,
yep.
but don't expect me to cook it for you. Be careful out
Alright,
there.
another level,
Wouldn't
awesome.
wanna get hurt.
Scrapping for fun and bows, and our tactical warfare. Gonna keep it all. Nice. Alrighty, can't wait to get my hands on a pump shotgun. I've had a pump shot. Oops. I've had a pump shotgun before the Day 7 Horde, but we're not getting any shotgun books is what I've noticed so far, so I've got a feeling it might be a level 1 double barrel at best. Have yet to find any. Alright, I'm gonna put everything away as per usual in our little box here. Let's dump our books in here. Nice collection of books so far. Really liking it. Alright, let's get out of here. We're gonna go to the infested clear. This should take up a majority of our remaining day. We'll have to see. I'm excited for it, though. I'm excited for this one. Should be interesting. Give us a nice challenge. Look at this dude. I might just take him out just because... No, you're not worth it. If you were a bit skinnier, then maybe. He's a tank. Absolute tank. Oh, this gulch is not going to be fun. Still 200 meters in the forest. Alright. Well, it is what it is. Level 6 sledgehammer. It does cook sometimes. It's been pretty good. And you know what? I think I'm going to put another point into sledgehammer too. I can't. I'm going to put it into boomstick. Absolutely going to put it into boomstick. Got to start getting that shotgun game going. Hang on to both of those. Let's take out some of these stems here. Off chance of some honey. Ooh, found honey with that. And no bees with that honey either. That's rare. What are you trying to swing at me for? Trying to swing at me while you're down. Think you're gonna do anything. The fact that I don't see the POI is actually concerning because I know it's gonna be underground. Yep. Oh boy, could have called that one. Steer Gulch. Let's do it. Ooh, airdrop. Hey. Where's that gonna be? Ooh, nice. Towards home. Ish. Okay, not really towards home, but you know what? An airdrop's an airdrop, and I think after this we'll probably go bike and get it, if all things allow. Alright, Gulch. What do we have? What do we got? Okay. As long as no one's feral in here, I think we can work it out. Alright, you're gonna crouch under there. It's gonna force me to go this way. Nice. Took him out. Nice, took her out too. Oh yeah, totally infested. Alright, doing okay. Nice. You know, I tell you what. Stone Sledgehammer, man. It very well might get us through our first Horde night if we so have to, which obviously you're going to plan on not doing that. Hopefully would have a level 6 iron sledgehammer by then. But it certainly would help. It would do work. I'm gonna go ahead and eat that right now. We are a little hungry. If we lose a little bit of health, we can eat that egg as well. Is that a biker I saw? Well, that was not a hit that I wanted. Thank you. See how many hits take her out. Beefy one. That was good. Alright, nice. Onward. Metal chair. Break that down for some iron. Another candle, I'll take it. Got the room for it. I like candles because they don't give off as much heat as torches do in your base, so the odds of a screamer are a little bit lower. Granted, not too much, I don't think. Oh, this place is going to be rocking, huh? Can already tell. I hate this place already. It's the worst. Okay, get that headlight mod. Probably could use it. Okay, good night, sir. Take care. Take it easy. Nice. Hey, you know what? It works. Some more wood. Can I get a get hammered book? No. Ooh, you know what? I'll take that, though. That is something I will take. Alright. Yep, gonna get some action in here. Could have guessed that. Nice. And he's out for the count. Excellent. It looks like I'm have to is what I was gonna say. English is not working today. I'll eat that mushroom. It's alright, keep it out of the inventory. Let's go back here. Would rather go down this way than go under the water. Ooh, got lucky on that one. Ooh, alright. Don't even have to go under the water. Although that's probably the way out. Nice. Not a bad infested clear, actually. We got our free infested cash for it, too. I'm going to keep the recog, and we'll sell the steroids. Any more mushrooms around here? We'll take those. Infested cash, what do we have? Machine gun parts, a tempered blade mod. Got some more arrowheads. I am going to craft another one. There we go. Very nice. Very nice, actually. Let's maybe put... We'll do serrated. That works. Weapons bag. Level 2 pipe rifle. You know what? I'm actually going to keep that. I think that'd be nice for the horde base I'm going to try to go for. I figured out this hack on how to purify water. Ooh, that's the water purification mod. Very nice. That's awesome. 17. I might as well just sell it. Okay, cool. Yep. I'll eat the egg, and we're out of here. That is very good. Make sure. Yeah. We're good. Alright, well that didn't take nearly as long today as I thought it was going to, so might as well go ahead and get the airdrop, right? Do something a little productive today. Search you. Trash could have like a legendary part or something, you know? Little zombie here. You part of a wandering horde by chance? Sounds a little counterintuitive, but I'd love a wandering horde right now. Increased chance of a loot bag on the zombie kills. Alrighty, we'll stop for any bird nests we find along the way. We can make ourselves even more iron arrows, which is excellent, such as right here. You go ahead and take a quick nap. Hold on a minute. There you go. You're awake. Ooh. Speaking of loot bags, nice. Get hammered books. Give it to me. Alright. Should be working our way pretty close to an iron sledgehammer at least. After iron is, I think, steel, so we should be well on the way. Let me actually, real quick, let me see how we're looking for a sledgehammer. Okay, level 2. We actually do have quite a way to go. So I'm not going to start talking steel quite yet. Okay, we're in downtown. We've got to cycle right past it, though. Which is fine. Can look out for any mailboxes we didn't touch up yet. Not seeing any. We combed this town pretty good, too. That's alright. Okay. Well, here's a mailbox. Nice. There's absolutely a mailbox right here. Oh my goodness. Oh, I thought that was... It's not volume 4, but I thought that was the one with double XP. Finish the week, sledgehammer strikes deal 25% more damage to enemies below 30% health. That is a very good book. We're going to be taking that one. I forget what volume it is then. That's the double XP one. I don't know. It'll come in time. Not worried about it. It could actually be in this airdrop. We'll have to see. Some more feathers. 9 feathers, nice. Doing very, very well, I have to say. No Forge Ahead books, though, is what I've noticed, so I might just kind of suck it up and buy some Forge Ahead books from the trader if he's got some. I hate to waste money on skill books, but sometimes it just kind of has to happen. Alright. Let's see in here. Anything? Okay, 2 antibiotics is pretty crazy. Farm bundle and a crafting magazine. Do you have Forge Ahead books? No. But I will take the Get Hammered, and I will put aside the other 2. I'll put aside those as well. Okay, not bad. I'm going to sell the cotton and the yucca. But I will keep the farm plots. Nice. That was not a bad little haul right there. Okay, it's back to the trader. We'll see what he's got for us. If it's anything remotely close to what we've been getting, nothing useful, but I will always take the crafting magazines. Now, we do kind of have to start planning out our horde base. It is day 4, so we are closer to the horde than not, if you will. So we're going to start thinking about it. It doesn't have to be anything too crazy. A rooftop house would suffice, honestly, for the first horde. I honestly might do that, to be honest. I mean, why waste resources now for a horde base and then have to waste even more repairing it? You know? Some leather. I don't know. I might just make the horde base to have it and to try it out, because if your horde base goes horribly wrong on day 7 and you find that out early, that's totally okay to fix. Like, you can just run to a nearby house. But if you find that out on day, 21... Day 28, it's a little bit bigger of a problem because the horde is just a lot more massive. So I think I'll commence operations on the horde base. Just got to figure out where and what I want. It is definitely going to be suspended off the ground. I'm going to have to do a little bit of research on rage mode. So when zombies fall a certain distance, they go into rage mode. But if they fall a higher distance, I think it's like 12 or 13 blocks, then they don't go into rage mode and don't destroy your base and everything. So that's what I want.
You think you're pretty smart now,
Okay.
don't you? Here's your pay,
Hunter, 10% more damage to vultures. No. This was so mid, man. I'm going to take the coal, I think. Yeah. That was so mid. Infested clear. Okay, I'm going to pass today.
What's it gonna
Let me
be?
see your inventory
huh?
real quick. Let me see any books you have. Forge Ahead by chance? No, of course not. Why would you have anything useful for me? Goodness,
All
this guy
that
makes me
gawking
mad.
at goods, and that's all you buy?
My goodness. I could be equally as grouchy of a customer too, you know? Complaining about the things he doesn't have for me. Alrighty. Back to home base. I think we're going to chill out. Probably we'll cycle around a little bit too. See what's around, and then ultimately start some construction on our horde base. So let's put these away again. Excellent. Gonna go up top. Actually, you know what? Let's dump everything in here. Why don't we do that? Not overly concerned right now about organizing, but I will be taking all of... Yep, all of these, all of these. Let's organize those. Gonna try to get my hands on as many just cobblestone rocks as I possibly can right now. Cobblestone rocks and wood, because wood is ultimately going to be the foundation of what I build with. So we'll start with wood, we'll lay it all out, and then see from there. Alright, cobblestone rocks don't have a lot. That's okay, though. Yeah, let's go out and do some harvesting. I absolutely think that is a move. I'm going to keep that on me. Heals, let's drop that in there. Some of the ammo, too. Where's my tools at? Probably in parts, yeah. We'll do that. And then for food, we'll just dig into that. Alrighty. Let's get started on chopping some trees. Do want to plan out where this space is going to be. I'm thinking probably over in this direction. I think that would be a good start. Let's get rid of this. It would be nice to level up my tools. Let's see what I can craft, though. Level 5. Okay, is level 6 going to potentially require a legendary part? Because if it is, I'm not going to want to do that. I'm not sure if it's going to require a legendary part or not. I might just make all my level 5 tools right now, to be honest. While we're just kind of hanging around. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and do that. Was thinking of waiting till 6, but it's not going to do us any favors doing all this work without leveled up tools. Okay, so this is where having a lot of iron in the forge is going to be kind of nice for us. There we go. Oh, we actually have a good bit. Okay. Put all those on, turn the forge on. We'll get some more forged iron crafting. Alright. Let's do the first one, which I think is going to be the iron axe. Wow, need 60 of those. My goodness. But we should have everything else, so it's not horrible. In the crafting, yep. Goodness, we don't even have everything else. What the heck, man? 25 glue. Okay. And then some leather. Let me check in with what we have downstairs. In our little box, because we could have a little bit more stuff. Here we go. Get a little bit more leather as well. Do I have any... I do have forged iron. Look at that. Very nice. And I got some more wood for myself, too. Nice. Things are coming together. Do a quick glance. Anything useful I need? Doesn't look like it. Drink this stuff. Okay. Alrighty. It does look like I am going to need a little bit more... Do I have any glue by chance? I do. Let's get a little bit, and I'll take the cloth as well. Gonna need a little bit more duct tape for my needs. So, let's go ahead and make it 15. Let's do 10. I don't want to completely run out of cloth. I will not completely run out of cloth. That is good. Awesome. So we've got all the ingredients for the fire axe. We can craft that right on our inventory, which is nice. Do need to level up strength a good bit more as well. I think that's where our points are going to go here in the next few episodes. Okay, I could also start sparking up the grill, making some water for ourselves. I think I'm going to do that too. Do that. Where's my 200 coal? Here we go. And then I also could maybe make a dew collector. Could I not? Yes, I absolutely could. 4 short pipes. I should have those. Maybe not in there, because I have been scrapping pipes recently. But definitely in here. There we go. Might even make 2 dew collectors for ourselves. 500 scrap polymer. How much does that sell? Wow, 2,000 coins that sells for. We need to be on our scrap polymer game. Absolutely. We need to be harvesting all the junk. Because it adds up very, very quickly. Which is pretty nice. Where is my water? There it is. 2 minutes and 30. sure. We'll do that. I don't have red tea unlocked. Would like that, though, at some point. Get that crafting. Okay. All the recipe... Okay, dew collector. Yep. I'm going to do 2 of them. And the dew collectors, I think, are going to probably remain on a platform outside somewhere. I actually could even just put them on this house right there. It's going to be in range of the thingy right there. I actually could put them on there, too. I don't know. I'll have to decide. Alright. Everything is getting queued up and ready to go. That is awesome. I'm going to take this time to go chop some more trees, because we really need it. Let's go do that. And I'll start replanting, too. I might as well. So I'll get this guy. I'll get the dude next to him, too. Don't know if you can get crushed by falling trees in this game. I'm pretty sure you probably take some sort of damage with a falling tree. It only makes sense. Alright. Cool. Just do that and do that. Nice. Getting on the wood game early. I like it. Already got 1,000 pieces. That's really nice. Get a little more from these bushes, too. Not much, but a little bit. Alright. So. It's kind of a big deal. Where do I want to put the horde base? I kind of think that I'm going to put it right here. So, like, my little area is going to be right here, and then the bridge is going to be extending out. Yeah, I like that. Now, I'm notorious for messing up my own horde base. I really am. Counting, to me, is a struggle somehow. I've survived most of the calculus, and counting is still a struggle. Can we believe that? But, okay. Got 1, 2 on that side. Okay, great. So I think our other little pillar is going to go right here. It's going to be 4 pillars in kind of a star shape. Just putting these markers down for self-reference here. Here we go. Gonna dig down right here. Nice. So 1, 2. And then, actually, would this be a little too small? No, I don't... Man, what the heck did that block just do? What was that? Gotta dig down anyway, because these blocks are gonna go. Okay. Let's make some more. 500 is excessive, but I think I will maybe start with 200 frames. It's gonna get us a majority of what we need. Those dew collectors are just about done. Is this gonna be big enough for my needs? My little fighting area up top? I'm kind of thinking no. That's okay. Let's maybe do something like this. Do we think that's going to be better? Yes, I do. I think that's going to be immensely better. So we'll put a center pillar right here. We'll take this down. I'm actually probably just going to remove this entire layer just to see what I'm working with right now. So put this there, and then we'll put this on the bottom. Like I was saying, this is going to be the center layer, and we will put 2 blocks between both pillars. Like I said, I do have to double check this base design. I am copying it from previous ones that I've made and what I've seen around YouTube and whatnot. It's a favorite of mine. I really do like it, just because it focuses really 50-50 on gun usage and melee, which is nice. If I run out of ammo, I can always just kind of unload a clip down the stretch and it'll take care of it for me, which is awesome. Okay. Gonna do this. Gonna continue working my way this way. That axe is done, by the way. Yep. There we go. So let's... No, let's not drop that. Let's modify this. We'll take the blade off of that. I'm gonna scrap it. And here we go. Iron fire axe. Nice. Level 5. So that will do some good damage for us. That is not gonna be staying there. I'm gonna probably go ahead and just remove this entire layer anyway, because it is gonna go eventually. most certainly before the horde night. Okay, 1, 2. We're gonna have another little bit right here. Nice, 2. And then we do need to dig down just 1 block here. Nice. I do probably want to smooth this whole terrain out at some point as well. So let's just keep it at 2 high. We're going to want to smooth it all out just so it doesn't mess with anything. But we'll mine this part. Nice. And just like that, we're going to have the foundation. Oh, we got to get rid of this guy. We're going to have the foundation for our... Oh, I'm going to have to use this. That's okay. The foundation for our fighting position on our base. There we go. Now we can go up. There we go. Alright. Solid. It's going to be much better, obviously, in the coming days. Oh, yeah. Look at that damage on this axe. Very nice. No more multiple hits for an axe. That's awesome. Alright. So we have this. I think it's gonna be probably, I'm gonna say 15, 11 maybe blocks from this. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Could put one right here. A little bridge. So you can kind of see what I'm going. It's something like this. 11 blocks. I might just do 10. These are markers, by the way, not for sure pillars yet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put another one here. Let's back up and see kind of how that looks. That's gonna, I think, be a little too close. Maybe a little too close. We'll do 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then another block here. That seems like it's gonna be a little better. Yeah. Yep, that's gonna be a little better. So we're gonna have like thin little rods as a bridge. So the zombies come to get us. And it should work out nicely. So I'm not gonna focus on these pillars over here right now. I am going to focus on this because this base is not going to go anywhere. This is like a final design type of thing, so I could start upgrading a lot of these blocks to cobblestone if I so choose, which I very well may here in a little bit. Okay, let's continue getting some of this dirt out of the way. It is going to become nighttime soon, but I'm not really too concerned right now about being outside at night, which is interesting. Should not feel this confident day 4. I don't even have a shotgun. So this horde night will be interesting if it decides to give me some dire wolves or something. Who knows? I could find a shotgun from now till then. Alright, last one in this little corner. Nice, and we'll do one more in that corner. And this should be our main little platform here. Nice. Alright, it is all kind of evened out. I am gonna, real quick, can I do a tarp? I swear they had a tarp shape in the game where you could kind of level out the terrain by using it. I am not crazy. Here it is. Yes. You can kind of level out the terrain, yep, just by doing it with this little guy right here. Look at how, like, much leveling it does for you, though. That's kind of crazy. That's what I need, though. I don't know why I really chose this hill spot anyway. Wait, there's trash around here? I just got the option to search. Yeah, there's trash. What? It got overridden by the terrain generation. Look at that. There we go. Now we should be able to put this tarp down. Pick it back up. Put it down there. We'll put it... Nice. Yeah, not really sure why I chose to build where I did, but I'm kind of happy that I did. Alright, that can all be resolved some other time. Let's at least just do over here. Nice. Nice. Nice little leveling out strategy of the terrain. Gonna keep doing it. Can I get one right here? Nope. Alright, cool. Goodness. It's fine. It seems like I'm maybe gonna have to just kind of get rid of this little layer right here. Manually. That's okay. Okay. I can do that. Do that as well. If I make more topsoil to put here, is it gonna mess with it? Let's take a look. No, it's not. That's actually gonna be really nice. And one more block. Cool. Alright, everything's leveled out nicely. That is excellent. We're gonna go back in the house. Starting to get nighttime. Deal with this dude first. Inactive lane claim block? What happened? Something destroy it? Almost kind of looks like it. Alright, well. Hey, whatever, I guess, right? Yeah, I do want to get these dew collectors down really ASAP. Let's go out here. Let's copy this shape. I'm going to just put them up here. Nothing crazy. It's a 3 by 3 for these dew collectors. So it'll be something like this. 1, 2, 3. Let's check myself. Yep. Place dew collectors is complete as well. Now if we want purified water, we're going to have to buy mods for it from the trader or find them somewhere. But for right now, unpurified water will be fine. Okay, so some things I want to get on real quick. I want to get on a repair tool. So a hammer, definitely want. We're going to start manufacturing a ton of iron here in a minute. Do I have any more? I do. Let's put those on. Let's get some more going. Materials, okay. Put some of this in here real quick. I will still probably keep the base making stuff on us, but we got a lot of stuff to kind of sort through, so maybe we can do that real quick. What can I make? Can I make a claw hammer? I'm pretty sure I can, yes. A level 1, but granted, it is kind of useful for us, I think, so why don't we do that? 12, and I just need one more piece of duct tape, which is fine. I think I can make that, actually. Let's see. Yes. Totally can. Let's do another 10. Okay, so we'll make the claw hammer. I really would like a workbench, because that would allow me to craft multiple things at once. That would really be nice, but kind of just is what it is. That away, that away. I do want to expand my storage, too. I'm just not sure when I'm going to have the chance to. I think that actually goes in the other one. Alright. Crafting. We'll put all those away. Got a lot of materials on us. Here we go. That away. Probably keep a little bit of coal on me just for cooking up purposes. That's all crafting. Gotta keep those on me. The heals. A little bit of food. Did see some ammo too. Parts and mods. I actually can juice this one up a little bit. If I have any more mods for it, I don't. Okay, that's fine. We'll just have to hang on to every mod that we find. That's what I do anyway. Crafting. Yep. Alright, awesome. A nice cleared inventory. Gonna continue to manufacture a lot of this stuff. 50 seconds left on that. I want to see what it's going to take to make a iron shovel. Let's track that. 48. Okay. We're on our way. Definitely. That's also nice to have right there, the wrench. Okay. Very good. We're looking really good in our magazines department as well. That is always nice. I could finish this house real quick, but right now it's serving its purpose, you know? As we're getting rained on, but it's okay. To get some more steel tool parts, that is nice. That's going to be nice for, obviously, any steel tools that we decide to make here soon. Pretty shortly, too. It is coming. Put that wrench in there. Nice, we got the claw hammer now. That is what I'm talking about. Excellent. I'll just put the water in that there. Got recog for the Horde Knight just in case, so that's also really good. Alright. Craft Forged Iron is complete. Let's go ahead and claim our challenges. Got this, and we got the other one for placing the dew collector, and now we have another skill point. That's going to go right into strength, so we should be able to level up, I think, Skull Crusher. No, we're going to need strength 5. That's okay. In the next episode, when we get a lot more skill points, it's just going to be dumped right into strength. Alright, taking a look, got our crafting materials down here. Got our building materials up here. Do I need anything else from the chest, potentially? Maybe just for decoration purposes, I'll just put this guy down. It's important to like the area you're living in. You know what? It works. There's 3 water for ourselves, too. Nice. Almost there at the iron shovel. And then I think that's all the iron tools I'm actually going to want for now. I know that we do kind of need a pickaxe, too. But I think I'm going to hold off on it. No, I really shouldn't. I really should probably make it. In fact, I probably am going to make it first instead of the shovel, because the stone shovel right now already 2-shots most packet blocks, packet resources. So I kind of think an iron pickaxe would be good. That would allow us to do a lot of mining overnight hours too, down below ground. You know what? Yeah, I think I'm going to go for that. So let's track the iron pickaxe instead. Same thing except a little bit more forged iron. Okay, we're going to need a little bit more iron in this, too. There we go. Okay. We look good. Oh, I got 22 more in here. What am I doing? Absolutely get that going. Okay, now let's track the stone shovel. Might as well, right? Or the iron shovel. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so now we go to 48. Good. Okay. Gotta get on that iron game too. But I'm hoping if we go mining, we'll find a lot more stone and a lot more iron. The stone's always guaranteed. Typically. When you mine overnight for a while, end up with like 2 stacks of it. Nice, we look real good. I haven't had to unload the pipe machine gun yet. I'm kind of happy about that. All that means is we haven't really had any close encounters with dangerous situations, which is good. Got 4 more of that. Alright, I think I'm going to end it there. You guys can already see what the theme of tonight's going to be, just harvesting this forged iron from the forge, continuing to craft more of it. The same old, basically. So we're going to keep doing that in the next episode. Like this episode, going to keep grinding out the quests. Hopefully going to hit tier 3. I think we're like 15 out of 30 if I'm guessing top of my head. 17 out of 30. Okay. So next episode should get us pretty close to tier 3. Not sure if we'll get it, but we'll certainly start finding some better loot as we start leveling up. So if y'all made it this far, as always, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I hope to see you all in the next episode.